Welcome to today's Scheme of the Week. Today we're going to be breaking down the Y off trio close. This can be found in 5 different playbooks as you see here on the screen. We're going to break down the best reads, the best plays, adjustments that you want to be making, show how this works against random defense so that way you guys can move the ball, score more points. Let's jump into the video. Alright guys, so Y off trio close here. We're going to be in Rutgers playbook here. I know a lot of people like the Oregon State. I'm a big fan of the one out of Rutgers here. It's only 9 plays to keep track of. And you have every type of run here that you want. You have an inside zone, an 0-1 trap, a counter, and a outside zone. We have a couple RPOs here, and then we have a couple solid pass plays. So just showing real quick, just some of the runs, how you want to use them. 0-1 trap. 0-1 trap is very easy. I like this a lot against four-man fronts, especially when lines aren't shifted. If lines are shifted, the DS can sometimes come in free. But it's all about just reading this. Watch your lineman get to the second level. If they don't miss the block here, we're able to get a couple yards. Usually the 0-1 trap is actually pretty solid here. If you want to check your run fits, hold your left trigger or L2 on PlayStation, and then your right thumbstick's going to be left. It's going to show blocking, right? And this is what we're talking about. This D end looks unblocked over here. He actually just kind of gets caught up in the muck, and we're able to take this for a 30-yard touchdown. But run this one more time here. Again, 5-man fronts. I'm not as big on it just because you will see sometimes guys come in free. But a lot of times this is going to be the result. You're going to have your linemen picking up these guys. You're pulling guards and get to the second level here. 3 deep, this absolutely should work against it. But that's just going to be the 0-1 trap. I think it is probably the second best run out of shotgun behind the duo. And then, of course, you have an inside zone, a counter Y, and an outside zone. And we're just going to take one look here at the counter Y. Usually when you run counters, you want to see how this left tackle here, the left defensive end over our left tackle 56. You notice we have our right guard is going to block him. Usually that is what we want to run a counters when the defensive end is lined up outside the tackle here. And then it's just about your guys holding blocks there. We should have been able to get through the gap to the left of that, but then some weird animation happened. But nonetheless, it worked out the way it should have. This is kind of the gap that we should have been looking for right there. And when you run this against people, is you're going to see the hole looks really small in game. It just gets really muddied up right there. But you do have a lane there, so the better lineman you have, and obviously the quicker running back you have, is really just going to pay dividends in this counter Y run. Now that we've established 2 of our run plays here, what I want to look at here now is the RPOs, and then we will go to our pass plays here in this particular formation. But let's start RPO zone or let bubble. And all you're doing is you're just making this simple. I'm going to read the outside leverage here on the corners. If they drop back like this, pass through the outside, and you're just going to get your yards, right? We'll take anything from 3 to 5 yards, very consistent. So this is a great hurry-up play, great short yardage play. And then, again, if they back up, you also have the ability to hand the ball off if you think the pass coverage is going to play the bubble a little bit better. So we'll read this one more time, just kind of read what they're doing. They play that. We hold it with the run. Remember, don't hold turbo, so that way you guys don't accelerate the block sheds. But yeah, we just didn't press a button. We let the handoff happen, and we're able to get really good yards. So easy play, consistency, and then you have the RPO zone peak. So if you notice, the running back is going to be the same thing. He's going to run more of an outside zone instead of an inside. You have your B running the bubble the same, and then RB is on kind of like a speed slant is what it looks like. But again, here what we're going to do is just read the outside, bubble. We could throw it. Again, we get a couple yards, nothing major there. I like this better if you have a zone tell and the outside corners lined up, backed off. This is going to look like a man. So what the cool thing is, I can hot route RB here to this read. Boom. Now I hot route the slant, and now we're off and running. So easy. Same thing. We didn't hand the ball off yet. We can do it right here. Again, you still have this handoff available option here. As not very good run stick, we should have bounced outside. But you have the ability to hit your bubble, and or if you want to put RB on a streak, you can do that. If you want to put him on a corner, you can do that. Stem him down, and just look. Boom. Now you're sitting here and really just freestyling out of this place. So this RPO zone alert bubble can really do some really good things here. So mix that up. So now here, once we start getting this pass game involved, it's really going to open up the run, and then the run is going to open up the pass, and then the RPOs are just going to be there, a great synergy to kind of just flow within this formation here. So again, smash return, flood, and dash flood are going to be your 3 pass plays here. And what we're going to do is we're going to go smash return. So the good thing is you have multiple setups you can do out of all of these. And it's really one of my favorite things to do is put X here on a speed out. And again, just for the purpose, this is going to be a universal setup. You can do this out of any of the plays, but we're just going to watch him. The outside corner is not going to be able to play him. It's going to be the slot corner there with the fire. So if that guy blitzes, X is just going to get wide open here. But even if he is, he was in his zone, but he's not playing a hard flats. And sometimes hard flats can't get over here. Let's run this a couple times, just kind of show you. You see, that time he actually played hard flats. He's still not able to make a play on the ball. We're the only one that's able to catch it. Run it one more time. And then if you get man looks like this, again, it's just easy 15 yards. But that's just something to keep them off balance. Another one that people really like that's popular is this stem down corner. If you get man, but you'll see, boom, and you just get a pass lead. And hopefully your guy will jump. But we'll just show this kind of the stem down corner here one more time, just really just featuring this route. And you see you're able to click on there, and I was able to get 11, 12 yards after the fight. But it's just 2 different routes that you can use to really stress the defense. What's going to happen is users are going to start accounting and playing route committing outside, cover 2 hard flats, and it's going to leave different things open on the sideline, and it's going to open up the middle. Now, the actual setup that we want to run here, we're going to put here X on a streak, and then we are going to put RB on a post. So what you're going to notice here is we have this high-low with the drag and the return route from B, and now you have this post going to complement the streak. So let's take a look here. Again, easy play, hit the drag, threw the trim a little bit late, but we still got 15 yards. Probably should be realistically more about 5, but again, you read, tight ends right there right away. Now we have this return. And the reason why we like this route combo a lot is because if you notice here, we have the drag, the return, the post all flooding the middle. And there's going to be 2 linebackers here. We're just going to watch. Who are they going to take away? Everybody drops back for the streak and the post. We have the drag right away. We have the return as well. But we prefer to take the reads right away as we get them, just because, block sheds can happen and things of that nature here. Here we're able to just pass, lead that down. That may not have been the best read right there, but we were able to make a big play, get a touchdown out of it. I just knew that based off the zone that guy was playing, that he wasn't going to stay with the route. And you see this time, middle linebacker's actually going to completely turn his head. So I knew the middle was going to be open for this return route here. Just show you real quick. Just watch this middle linebacker here, number 2. Immediately he turned like this. That's a cover 2 tail. So obviously we had the tight end drag open, and we had the return route as well. So easy play, easy read. If we want to make an adjustment out of this, one of my favorite things, again, is we're going to put X here on a speed out. We're going to put RB on the streak this time. We're going to put B on a post. And now, and again, this is a lot of adjustments. I know if you're saying, hey, on the road, on the stadium pulse, you're not going to be able to do this. You're absolutely correct. But this is nasty here because now we have a speed out. We have this drag Texas route combo. If you've seen our other videos, I talk about this, one of the best route combinations you can put together. And then this streak from RB is going to allow the post from B to get open. Again, all about making your reads here. Tight end here on a drag is able to use a 30-yard touchdown. Don't expect a 30-yard touchdown, by the way. But, again, the setup is simple, right? If you're at home, you easily could do this. Now we look. Now the middle's open. We have this Texas route from the running back. And then we will show this post here to B. Just watch how he gets to this nice little zone. And that's all able to be done because that streak from the inside guy is going up the field. It's going to stretch the middle of the defense, the most deepest defender. And then you also have the underneath stuff that is going to take away and occupy the underneath people. So Two easy setups. One, again, more adjustments. I'm not a big heavy adjustment guy. I think that is counterintuitive to helping you guys. But again, simple, I would say is this. If we want to get this down to 3 adjustments instead of the 5, speed out from X, post from B, and you can rock it like this. We could do it, like I said, if you want to put RB on the streak, I was just keeping him on this. He's still going to stretch the deepest defender. But again, now we'll take a look. Is absolutely going to beat man. If you get a good pass lead, good receiver that can catch the ball. Easy, easy plays here, guys. So, again, this is now a 2-step adjustment. Post, speed out. Speed out's going to win all day. So you also have the step down corner. So again, you can do this out of any play. The speed out, the step down corner, super, super easy. And it's going to be frustrating to stop. So I'm going to go into, where is it? We'll go into flood here first. And we're going to talk about the same thing we're just saying here. Now, they're going to cover 2 here, so I would actually not put this guy in a speed out. I probably wouldn't even put him in the step down corner because he's the only receiver over there. But once we've done that step down corner, speed out combination here, I want to put him on a slant or a drag. Something now he's wasted resources to the left side of the field because we've been attacking there the whole time. And here, and then now you got this drag coming wide open. They played sticky man coverage there. And that's just one of the things we like to do. And again, this is the only setup you really need to do. If you want to put him on a return route so he doesn't come into the tight ends area, then you're just reading. Boom. This is a different kind of out route. Again, does a great job against man coverage. If you have the cutter ability, I really like it better. Because I feel like it's not as consistent as our speed out. And then if you want to stem RB down, go ahead, stem RB down. Boom. Now we got this A on the zig. Again, super, super simple routes, right? A and B are really going to complement each other. RB's going to get to the sideline, especially if they're in man or a cover 2. And then it's all about what you kind of want to do with X, whether that's a slant, you want to put him on a post, stem him down here. Boom. Now this X route is getting involved. Now, obviously, he drops it there, but you really see how that can really affect the defense here. And cool, guess what? Now I'll do something like this. Now I'm going to get this running back involved. They actually played it really well. See if we can get this RB route here kind of in the mix here. Just do something like this, easy flood concept. And then we're able to kind of put this over there. They played man, but that will get open against cover 2 as well. So just some easy things here. And this is just flood. If you want to run this completely stock, maybe I do something like this. Stock, I'm just going to put the running back here on this triple option route. One of the better routes in the game, by the way. You're just going to read. Our running back's going to make the read here. Based off the coverage, he runs an in route. If he saw a certain particular zone, he would sit on a curl, or he even has the ability to run a out route. So, boom, there he runs the curl, ran out of the pocket there just to buy us a little bit of time. But you see now we've gotten every single route on this play evolved with little to no setup. So this is going to be flood, and then our final play is going to be dash flood. Dash flood, and you're going to see this guy on the C route. I personally would stem him down. I don't like him going way up here. I feel like it's too long to break across the formation. So, again, if you want to keep this particularly stock, you absolutely can here. The other thing you got to be careful if you see the pass blocking here is kind of doing this blue half slide to the left. Be wary of that. It's going to be a dash play here. And here we're just going to throw this pass lead down and away from that corner or that safety that was trailing there for an easy play. And step down. They don't get out to the flats quick enough here. We have our running back. And if we want to get RB open here on the sideline, what's going to be a little bit better, put B here on a slot fade or a circle if you're on PlayStation. Then we're going to put RB on the corner, and we're going to stem him down. Now, the reason why this is going to work, B is going to take the outside corner now because he's going to outside the numbers versus before he was kind of going down the seam, so that way he could pass him off to the safety. And you're just going to see here, boom, nice, easy play there for completion. So that's how you're going to get RB in this particular set involved. Again, that's probably one of my favorite setups I'm doing out of a lot of formations with these kind of two receivers stacked on top of each other. And then, of course, you have, again, X on this kind of in route. And then if you want to get your kind of quick hike it there. And then the last thing here, if you want to get your tight end involved, I'm actually going to change my protection so these guys will hopefully play a little bit better on the block. Watch your tight end. Boom. Now we got something causing some misdirection as the rollout animation, right, makes it look like we're going to go to everything on the right side. So super easy play. That's going to be our dash flood. And that is going to be the scheme of the week. Why off trio close?